Harry Styles was introduced to a gay dating app.
Oh, are Millie Bobby Brown and James Charles feuding?
Wait, what? And Tana Mojo responds to a Clevver video.
Oh, this one's a good one, you guys. All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome to today's episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Sussan Morad.
And I'm Emile Ennis Jr. And we are so happy to be here because actually we legit have so much to talk about. We said in the teaser, Tana Mojo responded. That is not clickbait. She actually addressed one of our Clevver videos.
Yeah,
so we're going to talk about that. But before we get into all that, while you're here, we always have the tea. So what should they do, Susan?
You need to hit that subscribe button, you guys. You know the drill. I mean, we ask you every day. Very kindly. And you know, it kind of gets awkward when you're watching and you know you're not a subscriber. So just take us out of our awkward misery.
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell.
Hit
and that
the bell.
way you'll know every time we post with news like this one. Yeah.
And while you're here, you also should go ahead and comment because like we also say, we read all your comments. We'll probably do like a You're So Clever fan of the week, maybe both tomorrow.
Yes.
So make sure you stay tuned and leave a comment on today's show and maybe we'll pick yours tomorrow. But we have to get into the news, starting with Tristan Thompson, who yesterday we talked about Jordan Woods. Today we're talking about Tristan, and we're talking about him and the other Jordan, his baby mama. Let's just get into it. So another round of rumors began spreading about Tristan Thompson, saying that he's living his best life on vacation with his ex and other baby mama, Jordan Craig. So this happened after he posted this photo of his son Prince on a yacht. First of all, so cute. Anyway, people immediately hit the comment section assuming that he's on vacation with Jordan Craig after they saw she was on vacation with Prince. He took to Twitter to set the record straight, writing, quote, "I have spent the last few months training for my upcoming NBA season and making sure that I am in the best shape possible. I have not been on vacations at all this summer and the current rumors spreading are 100% false." He also took the time to set the record straight on the whole cheating on baby mama with Khloe thing that has yet to be put to rest. In a second tweet, he said, "Also, when I met Khloe, I was single. The negative comments that are constantly being directed towards her are unnecessary. She does not deserve all this backlash for my wrongdoings. Both Khloe and Jordan have been nothing but great mothers to my kids." Now, we do have to point out that Khloe has addressed this before, and she said his best friends, business associates, and even his mother told me, him, and his ex were broken up before we met. So yeah, there were so many comments, Susan, talking about this, but obviously, Jordan probably sent him a picture of Prince on vacation, and it is what it is. But I'm glad that he did at least speak out regarding the whole was he single when he started dating Khloe thing. But
yes,
again, there's always two sides to every story. And of course, he's going to be on that side. And we've heard Jordan's side, we've heard Khloe's side. And at this point, we should just all let it go.
Yeah, because it's all in the past.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's all just move on.
Wait, no, there was that lawsuit, remember, from Jordan?
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of moving on.
All right, you guys. So there's been some developments in the Jenner love extravaganza, and it involves Clevver. So yesterday we told you guys about the Tana Turns 21 video, and where we highlighted some comments that were made in that video where she said the wedding was for all fun. It was fun for fun and content.
Yeah.
And that was in our video, and Tana watched the video and then she responded to us and that video on Twitter. This is what went down. So Tana went onto Twitter after watching our Clevver video to defend herself and ensure everyone that she does actually love Jake Paul. In a 4-part Twitter thread linked to our video, Tana said, "I filmed those confessionals for the show a long time ago. The for fun and content soundbite was from a very long sentence, and I was a little salty to see it pulled out of context. I understand though that MTV has their own creative." So here's the sentence that MTV showed on the show.
"I think Jake and I don't take things very seriously, and I have a lot of love for him, but it's still something fun and lighthearted that we're obviously doing for fun and for content."
She continued on her Twitter thread saying, "I know that things have moved so fast, so unconventional and confusing, but I love Jake. I truly do, in the weirdest way. I hate that it'll probably always come with owing people some explanation, but I know that's kind of the life we signed up for." Tana makes a point in saying that the confessionals were filmed a long time ago and that the show is quite behind. So maybe at the time of filming, they were just doing things for fun, but then got serious. I don't know, catching feelings or something like that. Anyway, Tana can only be the one to tell us the tea.
The tea of it
The
all.
tea of it all.
I'm glad that she responded, obviously. And it is one of those things that kind of get her frustration because there has been so many clips and sound bites that have come out, and at one point they did say it was all for clout. So because of the way that went down, of course people are gonna, and people, I mean us too, have been skeptical about their relationship. But at this point, it's like, it is what it is, and only time will tell.
And I think as well, in her saying that it was quite some time ago that these sound bites were recorded, and that, because yesterday when we were talking about this and we talked about it in our daily and in DHR, I was like, I went back to watch the video, I'm like, did she really say those words? Did she really say fun and content? And she did, but it was before the wedding, but it wasn't that much before the wedding because they were talking about the wedding coming up, you know?
I think that I truly do believe that she loves him.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It did move fast, which we can all see it moved fast, but that doesn't mean that,
it's not on.
Right.
Yeah. And I think now that it's being said over and over again, both Jake and Tana, that it's real, then it's real, I guess. And, you know, people can get married and have a divorce if things don't work out. So time will tell.
All right, guys, so Queer Eye, the cast, the Fab Five, they are doing a press tour right now, and they were actually hanging out with Andy on Watch What Happens Live. And it turns out that there was a very interesting story that they revealed when they were hanging out with Harry Styles, and it has to do with, you know, like karaoke, hanging out, and Grindr. So Harry recently spent some time in Japan earlier this year with the Fab Five stars from the hit makeover show Queer Eye, and the guys appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, where Karamo Brown revealed that while hanging out with Harry, one of the people with him at the time taught/showed Harry Grindr. If you don't know, Grindr is a gay dating app. Use the word dating loosely, but he also said that Harry had never heard of the app before and that he thought his reaction was, quote, really cute.
He had never seen Grindr before, and that was his first time, and it was kind of cute that like the straight guy was like, there's an app where you can just find a date, and I thought it was really cute.
So they all had a giggle and laugh about that, and Tan made a cute joke about it being for, quote, dates, clearly implying that it's more about something else. I wonder what that something else is that Grindr is used for.
I have no idea.
Have you ever been on the app?
No, I haven't been on the app. Have you?
Yes, but like, so basically in my closeted days, I would go on the app. I didn't use the app, but I just kind of wanted to see in my area who was around, but I never have actually used it. If you know what I'm talking, I've never used Grindr, but I've been on there. And I have like gay friends who obviously use it, and I like, it's kind of not like Tinder, but, because it's not like a swipe right, swipe, but anyway, I've been on the app.
Very technical here. You've been on the app. Let's move on.
We'll download it on your phone so you can check out the app.
Actually, I'll do that.
I don't think you'll be using it though.
No, I probably won't be using it, but do you think Harry Styles had it downloaded? I was waiting to see if they said he downloaded it.
I don't think Harry downloaded
to check it out, but he probably
I'm pretty sure he was like, I'm good on that.
Yeah. All right, so, I mean, who doesn't want to be friends with Millie Bobby Brown? That's what we thought. Crickets, okay? So it's no surprise that James Charles also wants to be friends with Millie. And recently, I mean, he's been trying to do a collab with her for a little while now, and it just hasn't worked out. And then recently, back in July, I know it's kind of, we're talking about July, but it's kind of coming up now again with fans. She was doing a live stream on Instagram, and James jumped on and basically chimed in, asking her to do a makeup collab again. And a lot of fans, well, a number of fans, think that based on her facial reactions that there might be some potential feud between the two of them. On July 11, Millie took to her Instagram live to answer fan questions, and James took the opportunity to ask Millie for a collab. Joining the live, he wrote, "Millie, let's film a makeup video and talk about season 3, haha." And it was Millie's reaction while James's question hit the stream that has fans, or some fans, believing Millie is just not that into him.
It was so sweet, and I love your Okay, I'm just gonna stop there because I was going to do an accent, and then I stopped myself.
So some fans are thinking that as the comment appeared on the screen, Millie made a face that fell somewhere between confused and concerned, and also Millie never acknowledged James's comment. So people are thinking it's a sign that she doesn't really like James Charles very much. This person who wrote, quote, "I f***ing love the video of Millie reading James Charles' comment about making a video together on her live, and she just f***ing stops mid-sentence and goes," with this emoji. And this person's saying, can we all stop this drama to take a moment on how Millie Bobby Brown ignored James Charles' request for a collab? So you guys, James has been a longtime fan of Millie's, calling her an angel that accidentally ended up on Earth, and honestly, I kind of agree, and even snapped this photo with her at Coachella last year, which I am very jealous about. But you guys, it's totally possible that Millie didn't even see his message, and it's also probably pretty likely that she was like mid-sentence thinking about an Irish accent or something based on what she said after that. And there's also a lot of proof that the two are in fact not feuding, because in James's recent YouTube video, he actually featured screenshots of a DM conversation with Millie on July 17, asking her to help him pick out a makeup look for a video. Millie replied to James's DM saying that she liked the Charlotte Tilbury blush, telling James that he'd look beautiful in any shade. So that sure makes it seem like they're definitely not feuding. However, some fans aren't convinced still, calling Millie's replies to James short. Like this person who said, "This is Millie's chat with James Charles, and she's literally so cute and down to earth, plus, but you can see how she wrote the messages as short as possible. LMAO, she was probably sitting behind her phone like this emoji." So I watched this video a number of times, and I don't think, with the live stream, I don't think it was a reaction to James's question, because she was mid-sentence talking to a different fan, and you see in that moment she sort of pauses, and then she comes back and says, "I was about to do an accent," and I think the fan was from Ireland, and I think she was about to try and respond in an Irish accent. That's what my thoughts are, and based on what she said after that. So I think that was kind of where her thoughts were, but it just happened to be when James's question popped up on the screen. So she might have not seen it and was reacting to something else. That's what I'm thinking, but there seems to be fans that think otherwise.
Well, just knowing from Instagram Lives, like there is delay there, and so even if he types the message, like it's just not synced up. So I don't think there was any shade here, and like you pointed out, she did respond to him in those DMs, so I think it's fine.
She responded in his DMs, and in his video on YouTube as well, he mentioned how much he loves Millie again, and that she responded right away. But there are a lot of fans think that the responses are Millie just being lovely, because she is so sweet and lovely, and that was short. But I mean, people just want to read into things. I personally don't think there's any drama or a feud. The fact that Millie or James haven't said anything about it, we should just leave it at that.
All right, Susan, it's time for the final rundown. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock, starting. Oh wait, hold on. Yes, starting now. Okay. So, Susan, I thought we would do something different today, and instead of like doing a normal rundown, we just dance for 1 minute and 30 seconds straight.
Okay, sure.
Because that's very entertaining, right?
Yeah, because you guys like to dance.
They like the dancing. Anyway, guys, that's not really what's happening. So we have lots of news on the final rundown, starting with the 13 Reasons Why trailer just dropped, and it is very intense, and our jaws dropped too. So our jaws dropped mostly because there is a shocking twist. Check it out. That's not the only news though. It's been confirmed that there will be a season 4, and that will be the last season of 13 Reasons Why. Can't believe it.
Oh my God, can't believe it. So in other Harry Styles news today, you guys, if you've ever wondered what Harry smells like, now you're gonna find out.
Wait, what?
So Harry is the face of a new Gucci fragrance and Memoir d'une odeur, I mean, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, campaign, which means the memory of a scent. It's Gucci's first gender-neutral scent, and Harry looks like an absolute dream in the new campaign in this film shared by Gucci.
Also, guys, it's National Girlfriends Day, so if you have a girlfriend out there, then I guess show them some love. I don't know where these days come from.
Who comes up with these? We
I
should
want
make
a day.
some up. Yeah.
We need to figure it out. But in other news, I was about to say Clevver.
Clevver Day.
Susan and I both just made kind of debuts on Clevver Style. Susan was on Cheat Day. I was on Beauty Tripping.
With Drew, both of them
yeah.
with Drew.
So go check that out.
Yeah,
it's really
check
fun.
them out. They were.
Oh. That way you can be entertained.
Yay! That is it for the final rundown.
All right, guys, that's the end of our show. It's over already,
I
but
know.
we should be excited because that means we're this much closer to Friday's DHR, which I'm sure there will be a lot of juicy tea. But guys, I want to know, what did you think of Tana's response? Let us know in the comment section below.
Yes, and also, do you think that Millie did see James's comment? I personally think no, and I don't think that there's any possibility that they're feuding, but I want to know what you think.
Yes, and of course, we'll be back here tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
But But wait, before you go, because what are you in a rush for? There's so much content to watch. Like yesterday's DHR, which is right over here, like literally right there.
Right over there and right next to it is that cute little subscribe button we keep talking to you about. I mean, it's so lonely. Just give it a little tip, 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 tap, tick, tap, flick. Whatever noise you want, just do it.